there, Emery here. I'm here at the DNR building, which is right behind me. You can kind of see the aquarium behind me, and I'm with the director of the Iowa DNR, Kayla Lyon. Kayla, first of all, this building is celebrating quite a milestone this year. What can you tell me about 100 years of this aquarium being here?
Yeah, it's really exciting. The aquarium, which is people kind of come to see at the department exhibit here at the fair, it's the staple of the DNR building, is the original DNR building. And then the outside here was built over the top of that. So 100 years of the aquarium here. We've got some really great stories of some legacy fish that they had. They used to have a lake sturgeon that was here for almost 40 years that they would bring back every year. So it's really kind of remarkable that we've been able to continue this display, get it going for 10 days of the fair to keep the fish going so Iowans can come and see what the fisheries look like across the state.
It's really interesting because I think probably a question that everybody who is manning the aquarium probably gets about 100 times a day is, where do the fish come from and how do you get the fish?
That's a great question. Our fishery staff have been working the last couple of days to collect fish around the state. They're getting them from our reservoirs, from our rivers, so we can accurately display the types of fish that you can see across the state. Some of them are coming from our hatcheries. The trout came from our Manchester hatchery. And then after the fair, we return some of them to where we got them. Some of them will go on display in some retail locations, and then others will leave on ice, and they will go to a bird rehabber to help out and feed birds.
It's really quite interesting how diverse a lot of this is, and I don't think many people think about the diversity of our waters in Iowa. I know water has been quite a controversial topic in Iowa the last 12 months or so. From the DNR's perspective, you hear about a lot about nitrates in the city, and you hear a lot about the waterways. Has that affected what you guys have done over the last several months and what you've had to be paying attention to with the waterways?
So we at the DNR are working on water quality all the time in many different facets. So we are the regulator, so it is our job to make sure that from a public water supply perspective that people have safe drinking water. Our drinking water systems, folks are meeting their requirements. Everybody has safe drinking water. We are also doing water quality projects, whether it be in our lake restoration program, where we're cleaning up lakes and working in the watershed to protect that lake, which in turn benefits our fisheries. We're doing work with landowners to get practices on the ground to improve water quality. So that's always at the forefront of a lot of what we do, from our source water for drinking, our water for our fish, and our finished water for Iowans across the state.
Makes a lot of sense. 99 counties, you have people that are in every single nook and cranny on so many different levels, and I don't want people to think that the aquarium is the only cool thing that you can see here in this building.
Yes.
It is the show stealer, but there are so many other things and programs and speakers that you guys have right here, either inside this building or just outside. What are a couple of the highlights that you want people to know about?
Yeah, so every day we have multiple programs out in our courtyard. So we'll have anything from how to put in a farm pond to tips and tricks for camping. We have a fish fry. We also have staff from all over the state that have different types of expertise, whether it be our game wardens or our forestry staff and our fishery staff. So we have people from across the state that come in with a list of questions that they ask our team, and it's really kind of, I'm so proud of our professional staff and their ability to answer those questions and look at fuzzy pictures and identify creatures and issues with trees. It's a lot of knowledge is shared at the fair.
Yeah, if you ever had a question that was DNR related, this is a great spot to see a ton of different people who are working for the DNR throughout the year. So let's go outside the fair a little bit. Fall season, I'm sure, is quite busy for you guys at the DNR. A lot of different activities that you're kind of keeping an eye on, including hunting seasons and whatnot. So what are a couple of the big dates, months, and seasons that are kind of on tap here?
Yeah, so we'll start having like teal season is forthcoming, and then as we move into the fall, we'll start some of our deer seasons. So the fall is really when our hunting seasons start to kick in. In addition to that, through Labor Day is our peak camping season, so our state parks are also very busy, so there's lots of opportunities to get outside and experience different parts of our natural resources.
so many amazing state parks that I visited only about a dozen of, and I have several dozen to go. How can people find more on the internet and on social media about what you guys do?
Yeah, so you can go to iowadnr.com, iowadnr.gov, to get all kinds of information about where to go. There's a search bar, so you can go in if you want to look for parks, if you want to go find an urban pond within the metro that you want to try and see what's in it. All of that information's in on our website.
Amazing. Kayla Lyon, the director of the Iowa DNR. So great to see you. Thanks for talking to me.
Oh, you bet. Anytime.